Going on, guys? Chris here, and this video is going to be talking about my favorite exercise, the deadlift. Now, this exercise isn't without its controversy. There's a lot of people who hate the deadlift and a lot of people who have blind loyalty for the deadlift. And you know what? Though I love the exercise, I realize that there's a lot of people out there doing it the wrong freaking way. So this video explores the controversy surrounding the deadlift. It debunks a lot of the myths surrounding the deadlift as far as it being bad for your spine, and we explore some reasons why I think that more people should be deadlifting, why I think 80-year-old grandmas should be deadlifting too. So let's get into the controversy right now.
Today we're going to talk about the deadlift.
Oh, are there replacements for exercise? Replacement exercise for deadlift?
I have to deadlift to build a good back.
So Paul, I love the deadlift.
Thanks, Elliot. You know, I love the deadlift too. It's one of my favorite exercises, and there's nothing that builds strength like this movement does. But for a lot of newbies, there might be a lot of confusion as to why you should do deadlifts. I mean, there's no real arm pump. We're not talking about something that's known for giving you abs, and a lot of people think there's a high risk of injury. Why not just go for a safer alternative and just ban the deadlift altogether from our routines? And the truth is that there's a lot of ass clowns out there giving the deadlift a bad name with stuff like this. But if they're done properly, the deadlift is actually an essential exercise, not just for strength and muscle mass, but also for health. We get this because of Wolff's Law. Wolff's Law states that human bones will adapt to the loads under which they're placed. Also, Davis's law states that the same is true for muscular tissue. And by strengthening our bones and muscles from head to toe, the deadlift helps us to protect our spines for the rest of our lives. This is really helpful because the deadlift is a natural movement that we're doing basically from the time we can walk. So let's talk about some common reasons why people think you shouldn't do deadlifts. A common myth is that deadlifts give you a bigger waist. That's a pretty falsifiable claim given the fact that there's so many YouTubers out there with awesome deadlifts, but who also have some really small waists. But beyond this, if you understand anatomy, you know that by strengthening the abdominal wall, the deadlift can actually help you to get a smaller waist. There's also some people out there who are afraid of getting calluses on their hands, which deadlifts are known for. If you're one of these people, just stop watching this video right now and go watch something else. There's also a lot of people out there who don't deadlift because their gyms ban deadlifts, like Planet Fitness. And my advice here is to just go to a new gym. Planet Fitness caters to who they cater to. They make a lot of money and they're not going to change what they do. So go to a small gym. They could really use your business and they'd probably love to have you deadlifting there. Alright, here's some other reasons to love deadlifts. The deadlift can make you better at almost everything else you do. It's really great for developing explosiveness for sports, and it'll help you in doing things you do every day, like lifting up your kid. And like I said at the beginning, the deadlift can really help with building muscle mass and strength. That's because it works all the largest muscles in the body. This will help you get better at other muscle builders like the squat, the overhead press, even the bench press, because it works all the trunk muscles and help you with a stronger core. And if you want to show off those trunk muscles, the deadlift can also help you to burn fat. It does this by depleting glycogen from within your muscles, making you more insulin sensitive and more apt to burning fat for fuel. The deadlift's also probably the safest exercise of all the big exercises. And that's because if something's going wrong, you just simply need to drop the bar. Before we go, let's talk about a few more deadlift myths. One myth is that you need deadlifts to build a big back. Not true. This is Bob Cicciarillo. His back's pretty big and he didn't deadlift. But doing deadlifts can add some extra density to your back, as we can see here from the great Ronnie Coleman. But the biggest myth is that deadlifts will deteriorate your spine over time, which is true if you're doing them like this ass clown. But if you're doing the deadlifts with proper form, we can see from this Nachitsim chart, which measures kilograms of pressure between discs, that if you're sitting in a slouching position for a long period of time, like you're probably doing right now, you're probably putting more pressure on your spine than when you're actually doing deadlifts. So if you're looking to protect your back, then 1, sit with better posture, and 2, learn how to do the deadlift with proper form. There's no reason to be loading on weight until you've learned the exercise properly, and you'll get stronger in the long run doing it that way. Check out the helper article to this video where I provide a great tutorial on how to increase your deadlift by using proper form. And if you're still not sold on deadlifts, let's hear it from the mouth of the late but great strongman John Paul Sigmarsson. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you found this both informative and entertaining, and if you liked the video, please like and subscribe to my channel, and definitely check out the helper article in the links below.